action on the global stage, we take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting, then we join inside and go stand
Just
for
a final question.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
So, you see, he visited to the focus to the China Africa Forum has now got China excited with the week of the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people to please
and the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. They come say even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You do you impact a lot of.
If our president of this country, as God show you his wonder, you're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to yesterday because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. No he, no tea.
When he was 12 years old early, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact. The standards got a trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Boyka to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of thing they did, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving a Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your part has go look for lawyer. It was from who offered my own son offered I win final resolution. I asked many things why you all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Burger send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who will have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero.
In sports?
Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team you are experiencing Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. Was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right. Liberia
like I said, it's one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until the tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Abi, when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even fee Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberian is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the republic. I even worked with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate or people, and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson, definitely give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? Disrespecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians say that and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Boaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling. What you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Boaka was not a change. Boaka was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because where they went, there was no pressure. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they changing? No. There will be a period and we will check. But again, like I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today, in the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourselves. Be together, recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? Re-give the people confidence. And Liberians are there. You got some sound Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of a pandemic. Liberia shine amongst a great nation. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. You know, it's wrong. Respect the law. I did not bring 10 jobs. We met it. The Unity Party left it with us, and we respected it. So what's going on? Is it that Boaka angry because during Ellington there were 10 jobs, and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that why he's saying to us? Because the 10 job, I didn't do it. I made it there, and I respected the laws of the republic. And also, maybe thank you for this time, for giving the opportunity. But there will be a time I hope that our people realize that we made a mistake. We made a mistake. We're in a new era, and they send us back to the old era. We need to correct that.
Oh yes, certainly. And like you said, it's exactly as it is. I hope our people will realize that we made a mistake, that indeed we are in a new era and it took us back to the old era, and we need to check that. The checking moments are here. The checking moments are right before us right here. We are into the new era where democracy is everybody's business, where politics have now become everybody's business, where indeed, no matter what it is, you eating your food, you doing your work, it's all about politics. And the good thing about it, because everybody else is affected as a result of politics, so it now becomes our business. It's no longer theirs business. That's the new order. That's the new era that we are in. But it's taking us back and telling us that we shouldn't discuss politics. When you try to rumble you from your house, they take you from there and then tell you, say, don't say anything about politics. Though their reckless political decisions continue to affect you by the day, but they say you shouldn't say anything about it. Why should that be? We are into the new era, but it took us back to the old era. Are we prepared to remain in the old era? Are we prepared to see Joseph Boaka and his team put ropes on our necks and drag us back to the old era? No, we need to check that. That's the mandate. That's the mandate. I hope he said that. Now our people have realized that they've made a mistake. Now we are in the new era and it took us back to the old era. We need to check that. Checking that means we should put a stop to it. So that is where we are. I want to say welcome to you right here on this very day. My name is Brent Goss and we are right here with you tonight on this very day. On the program, Face the Issues. And on the program, Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we are tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. That sorry is not an equivalent of the regret of our actions. Never ever. Seku Ekane, my friend and brother, hands up to you. And my darling wife who celebrates on Nature Day today. Where's our woman there? What a woman picture that you want to call Seku? And she celebrated her birthday today. And you tell her no, Becky, you can't have that one there from me now. So that you can run away with that one there now. We are certainly getting there. Oh, brother, don't worry. And I be here, did it with you so you will see that I'm very fantastic. Don't worry, I can get it now. So you think you correct? So you can make me. You can make me, my brother. You can make me. You can make me. I'm very, very powerful. Yeah, you can make me. But we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. With God above all, we will over all prevail. And with God above all, we are certainly getting there. Yeah. So Sekuja, WhatsApp means something that I'm looking for. Let me get that name in check. I want to get it clear. Just send me a message now, Seku. I'm trying to make be more than I make it. I'm trying to make be more than I make it. Seku, please send me the Sony quick. The thing I'm looking for, put it inside here quick. Let me go. What do you call it? You know, I got plenty. What do you call that? Yeah, we got to what do you call it? Send it quick. Let me do something about it. By the way, that's it. We want to say something to all of you. It's too simple. That you're not even your own woman. Anyway, we are getting there and we will get there. Yeah. Very good. Oh brother, you don't tell that thing there, what do you call? And Miss Dukle Kane, Massa Dukle Kane, what's up? Hey, our darling wifey. Yeah, Massa, what's up? How's everything with you? You celebrate another day today, right? Yeah. So and it's on a fantastic note, and there's a special pressing, and you smart. You know that she voting will get you in now. And how she voting and get people all the time. So you got maybe she let me go show one day. Miss Massa Dukle Kane. Beautiful lady that day. Seku, that whole day right here, so the woman day, so but I forgot. You know, the dinner is, you know, they are hats off to you, Massa Dukle Kane. Yeah. And we are certainly getting there. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Celebrate your Nature Day. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. It is so kind of man. What they call I can forget my people there. I can't forget my people now. So we are getting there. Thank you. It already worked now. Massa Dukle Kane, you celebrate your Nature Day today. Our baby, our plenty children there. Because we just starting now. Our plenty children there, man. And that's it there. So I want to say thank you, congratulations to you as you celebrate your Nature Day today. All right, folks. Get ready for this class. Get ready to play your cash giveaway. Things are now tough. We said it. You people didn't accept it. You were insulting us. Now we are all feeling the pinch of it. A sister of mine walked to my office just about a while ago, and I Two blessed comedy, what you say? You say what? Two blessed comedy, what you say? You say what? Baby man feeling taking all your attention. Oh man, man. Yeah. Tell yourself from here. You see, some of you come to the class here, you gotta be careful. They teach you here, that's some kind of teacher. And they teach you here, you know, some kind of teacher. Sorry, I forgot said I was there, some kind of teacher, but not some kind of teacher again. So yeah, understand me. Some kind of way. Well, we'll get in there. Hats up to my fantastic students. Elizabeth Tojila. You say you try reaching out to me, but no way. Try my WhatsApp, you'll be able to get to me. Right? Don't you messenger, you'll not be able to get to me, Tojila. Yeah, you can get to me. Yeah, use the WhatsApp. How's up to you, man? Powerful class prefect. My old man Rebecca. How's everything to you people? Oh, you're doing so great, eh? Are your country here? We are here. We are honor this country here. Inside the country, honor the country, and by this country, and I am with this country. We are right here doing what we can for all of you. We'll continue to do it. I know how painful it is. You people are very much angry wherever you are. It doesn't matter. But we will get there, and no matter what it is. Let me say welcome to all of you. And let me say thanks to all of you for joining us tonight. And we are right here tonight on this very day. Grateful to the Almighty God that we are going to work for the good of our country. And we will do it. Tonight, I'm going to be hosting my friend and brother. I'm going up. And Janje Bakbe, there is something that is about to pop up. So, but you can play your cash giveaway tonight. On the highest winner will get 50,000 from me tonight. That is depending. The last night, I'm telling you somebody joking. I told the guys, the team from Kenya through their local office here, that the more you open up for this show here and whatever it is, the more our people will get. So a lot of persons are left back. They have to call them and they confirm they have 20,000 because I just few I could call. Only the 100,000 what they call. But of course, we think for sure, and we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. So you can play with the same code last night. It's *799* and 100 hash. That's what you played with. It's 10,000. You'll be able to get, and I will give 50,000 up to one person tonight. It depends. It depends. Like I'm saying, it depends. And so I think we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. So please, Asata and Mela, baby and the man, okay, they are doing great. So you have to play tonight. Like you saw last night, our brother who's working at a rubber area and doing his stuff, he got caught up and he's going to be receiving his 100,000. We're going to give half of that amount to somebody tonight. 50,000 is small money in this our country now. It's very tough. It is really, really tough under this administration. The first year Christmas is not Christmas. I don't know, we want to call Christmas. It's not Christmas. They said the Chingo bell a bust. They see where they don't let bust. That they see where the Chingo bell, that bell that used to ring, a bust. So we don't find the Chingo bell anywhere around again. It has burst. So you can't find the Chingo bell. The bell doesn't ring. You know that bell? They say that what thing can make baker to dance? Even the baker said to pass around during these times to go get something. Where we'll get money for to give it to baker before baker will be passing around to dance. Things are really tough. It is not what we prayed for, but it is what we thought would have happened. It's not that we are happy at it. No, we didn't create it. We didn't wish anybody for this. No. There is not a wish for people like us that you will suffer. No. We prayed against it. We fought against it. We did everything we could so that we couldn't reach at this level. But there are always bad people who will always do what they can. And the fact of the matter is you aided the bad people. You made Joseph Boakai to appear like somebody who was sound president in this country. So the people use that to cheat. You know, during those days when we were playing football, I remember there's a team that went to play. So the only way the referee can cheat for you is if you can make it to appear like you can really play, that the only way the referee can cheat. But if you don't show any signs that you can really play and you're looking at real drop, it's difficult for the referee to cheat. What you people did is that for the fact that you were even able to show up at places that what the people use to rig the election. Some of you, if you don't like the person, don't show up there. You are giving the person. That is what it is. So you contributed to it. And that's how they managed to cheat. So as a result of that cheating, that's why we are to where we are. So let's be able to live with it. That's why it is. But again, tonight, we think for sure, no matter what the circumstances are, we either observe Christmas or we celebrate Christmas. We are observing it because the day has come. The day will come because Jesus Christ's day is there, and that is what it is. We can't do anything about it. So we'll observe Christmas, but we can't celebrate Christmas. Yeah, we'll just observe it, and we will not be able to celebrate it. We think for sure, no matter what the circumstances are, things are, and they are happening on a daily basis. But let me just give you some information before we can go on tonight. So keep playing your stuff, and we think for sure we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. We can really work it up, and we'll certainly get there. And the very people who thought that they were doing it to hurt us, to hurt the country, they are hurting themselves today as we speak. And we will just you know what they call observe? When you say you observe, so they just seen it. Observe. The word observe Christmas and celebrate Christmas. You can observe something but not celebrate it. So observe means to just see. And you see Christmas, yeah, you see Christmas passing. When you're celebrating it, meaning you are part of it, you own it, you take ownership in it, and you are really celebrating it. That's what it is. So you can just observe, you either observe or you celebrate. So in this instant case, we are going to observe, or we are observing Christmas, and we'll observe Christmas because we are seeing it. You can't stop it. It's inevitable. Christmas will come, and you will see Christmas. So we'll observe Christmas, and then the celebration part, it will just pass by itself. Yeah. He said, did you observe something? What they're trying to say is, did you notice something? We are on notice that Christmas will come. So there's nothing about observing. That observe definition I'm giving you there. So when I say observe Christmas, that means you notice Christmas. You saw Christmas? Yes, I saw Christmas. That Christmas? Yeah, we saw it. We saw Xmas passing. Blah, 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 blah. It can't pass. Did you observe it? Yes. Did you notice it? Yes. Did you see it? Yes. That you observed, they were talking about. So did you celebrate it? No. I only observe it, but did you celebrate it? So now we are to where we are, and things are getting very, 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 very tough. But with God, all things are possible. So we were sent on observer mission in Liberia to observe Christmas. You see, when you go, when people having an election in other countries, and you are not participating in that election, you are just going there to observe. You are going there to see the election going on. You are going to take notice of what's happening in the election, the observer mission you are on. So Liberians have trained to observer mission in Christmas. So you will observe. We are observers. All those who are observers, y'all go to more early than that. They don't want celebrating Christmas. Y'all go to more early than that. They don't want celebrating Christmas. Y'all go and ask them. They don't want celebrating Christmas. Y'all go there to them. But we are the observers, so we are there observing. We are supposed to take note. They will report on Christmas. You know what observers can do? They can report on the event. So those of you who are observers, you will report on the event. So that what observers can do, you got to take note. Then you observe it. Then when you finish that, they ask you, how was that Christmas? Then you say, you know what? I get note. Then you get your report. So what will be your report about Christmas as observer? Take your notepad as you are going to observe Christmas. So I think we are certainly getting there. You never put it. You want die? We are trying to work on it. God. A country, an interesting country. But we're coming to the serious part. You're not worried tonight. We're getting to the serious part. We are getting to the serious part. So let me just try to share with you a couple of information which is very much important. Last night I did tell you that the speaker's team, they were striving towards finding a bit of information. And I told you what a bit of information simply means is that when a court issues an order or a ruling, and they send it to the lower court or they send it to anybody it is concerning for them to effect it or change certain way or do certain things, and they are not doing it, the court is not there to see it to know whether what is said is happening. And until you can move the court will not move. So when you feel that indeed all the thing that you said they put them on do, they're not doing it, it is your business to go back to the court to inform the court that this is X, Y, Z. Anybody who's not going in line with what the court said is contentious. That means you are not going in line with what the court said. So Arthur Johnson, then representing the legal interest of the Speaker of the 55th National Legislature, in person of Jonathan Fonati Kofa, they did file a bit of information today. And as part of that bit of information, they were able to attach and even complain the Justice Minister in that bit of information that the Justice Minister assumed the role of the Supreme Court and misguided this country. And currently the crisis that we are going with the Justice Minister is not free from it. And there are terrible things that are about to happen, and the Justice Minister is going to be responsible for that. Bad things about to happen. Roll your sleeves and get set. We are ready to rumble this entire country into nothing. Joseph Boakai and his team, they are about to end their government overnight. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. People are angry. Things about to happen. Let Joseph Boakai and his team hear me and hear me well. Let them invite me and say, AB, what do you mean? I'm telling you that the people are ready to stand up. And when the people choose to stand up at the capital and any police intervention that is there, they will feel the impact of the people in the communities. I'm telling Joseph Boakai and team, enough is enough. And if there is any uprising in this country to stop this government from the foolishness that they are on, is going to not only see Joseph Boakai to leave power. Both Jeremiah Kuhn and Joseph Boakai will leave power. The entire legislature, including all of the systems of government, are going to be toppled and halted, and the country is going to be put in the reset button. I'm telling you what I know may happen. The country is about to get into reset mode. Get ready for that. It's about to get into reset mode. And I'm telling you what I'm telling you. People angry. You think that thing that you're doing, you're passing around, acting like you're causing us, or you think all that thing that you're on there, what do you call? The country is about to get into reset mode. And I can tell you that clearly. Yeah. Look. God. I wouldn't press here. He said, now me tea. You probably say, you small and then you let the top PPT. I have you laughing with somebody eating it, but you're very serious. We're coming to the serious part. And the country will get in reset mode anytime soon. Oh, so wait, that thing that they put on there, they passing around. All the coups, anybody relate, you don't even dream of power. That power you think what they call, it coming to what, and everything coming to stop. And you say that politics running the country, no law anymore. We are going to it now. That the politics now are going on now. So say you say no court system or something, we are going to it now. No law. I used to be careful in saying the thing I'm saying here, but people are here. And things may happen. And I'm telling you. We are certainly getting there. Don't worry. I have you laugh here. That's it out there. And we here. Mm-hmm. One thing I know about you're stubborn. You're about to feel a pinch of what will be. So we're certainly getting there. So that bit of information is already filed by COFA's team. Let me just try to display the screen right here, and Imam Morrissey, the American border government, start picking their bags to run. What are running? You're trying to what they call that? Well, you're trying to tell us something so that they don't want to call. But things, no, people are not actually, in all frank and fairness, people are not really happy. Things are going terribly bad. So there is a bit of information that you are seeing right here. There is a bit of information that was filed today by COFA's legal team, and so they talk about the constitutional role of the justice minister. They were able to define that. They say the informants and submit that collectively that the respondents' action undermine authority of the court and the framework of our constitution. So they also said that the justice minister, attorney general, blah blah blah, has contributed to the respondents' failure. They said these are the violations. One of the violations they are reporting to the court is one, that in deliberate and intentional violations and direct contraventions of the court's ruling and final judgment, Representative Kuhn and Fala and other members of the self-styled majority bloc have continued to convene and hold unauthorized hearings, including budget hearings, all of which were declared ultra-virus and invalidated and invalid in your opinions, in your honor's ruling and final judgment. So too, they said the justice minister, they said the minister of justice, attorney general of the Republic of Liberia, Councillor N. Oswald Toye, the government's chief legal officer, has contributed to the respondents' violations of the court's ruling by publicly issuing a legal opinion on December 10, 2024, addressed to the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, in which the Minister of Justice falsely asserted that your honor's ruling and final judgment concluded that the sittings, actions, and decisions of the majority bloc were lawful. The action of the Minister of Justice has further exacerbated the situation. A copy of the Minister of Justice, Attorney General's opinion is here to attach. So they attach that. So they said the informant submits that collectively, the respondent's action undermines the authority of this honorable court and the framework of our constitution. So they were able to define clearly in a case in Re about Yomi and Akasel, where it is clearly defined about the role of the justice minister. And it was said clearly there that the legislature is only permits inter pares with the other two branches of government. None is more important than the others. None can function without the others. So they were able to say that. They said the judiciary is an anchor that holds stabilized government in balance. Without it, vested interests might suffer. Sacred rights might be violated. The constituted authority might be challenged, and fines and administrative chaos could result. Although the Constitution and the law do not require the Attorney General to give advice either to the President or to any head of the department without previous request, nevertheless, in the proper performance of his duties, that the duty upon the Attorney General, he should advise on any matters which adversely affect public rights, whether asked to do so or not. That means, though the man cannot just what they call, but whether he asks to do so or not, anything that affects public rights, that is the duty of the Attorney General. Is the Speaker not a member of the public? The Attorney General, because let's say, for instance, the government want to infringe on people's rights. It is the business of the Attorney General. That's what they try to outline here. And the Supreme Court opinion has stated that reckless thing that Oswald Toye can go do, he doesn't know his duty, a function. That his opinion should be there to what? Protect public rights. That's why he's there for, the Attorney General. They say what? He should advise on any matter which adversely affect public rights, whether asked to do so or not. The Attorney General must prepare opinions on all issues at the moment or at invoice of public interest, anything of public interest. So that thing our Attorney General did, and he can go take one side and can pie around. What the public interest in that thing that he did? That's complete recklessness on his part. They say, however, these opinions might not be weighed in judicial decision. That means they even said that if the Attorney General come up with these opinions, it should not be weighed in judicial. So how can the Senate when grab that thing there and passing around with it? You see some of the issues, because if the Senate had talked to their judicial inquiry commission, I don't know, judicial commission or judicial committee or the judiciary committee, They would have told and said, no, we can't take the justice minister's Sunday because the Supreme Court has opined and told us that the justice minister role is like this, that these things here and there. But look at the Senate were running with it. These are some of the things, and very much important. They said the Attorney General, and I must prepare opinions in all issues. They say, however, these opinions matter. Okay, decision. They guard the government's inappropriate and lawful decisions, administration. They say, the Attorney General must be able to give an opinion that guards the government appropriate and inappropriate, meaning the government, when the government is doing wrong, the role of the Attorney General. That's why he's Justice Minister. Justice to all. So if you are Justice Minister and justice is to all, you Attorney General, how will you take side? That opinion, it just compromised the entire role of the Attorney General. This case, it appeared before the Supreme Court. That's why they're talking about Abayumi. Yeah, Justice Minister. Also. Now, so there's why it is here, and you are seeing it here. They say whenever the constitutionality of a statute is challenged, the Supreme Court must test the statute as applied to govern in this case by the Constitution, and the court's decision on such an issue decides that issues for all time. If such decision is against the statute, the law immediately loses its authority unless blah, blah, blah. So let's go on. They say the function also applies to the Supreme Court's interpretation of the action of any of the two branches of government. So they also talk all of those things there, right? So the cabinet or so forth, they say the Attorney General is the only one who might professionally or technically disagree in opinion with the president on any issue and be within the proper and proprietary and legal performance of his duty. Amen. Oswald Twe, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That man that they call Oswald Twe, you know that he came from Harvard University? And you see somebody talking about BB school, there's someone other came from Bianchino Garden School or whatever. Look, integrity matters in everything. It doesn't matter what kind of school you went to, what kind of area you graduated from. This man graduated from Harvard University that they played the day they are law there. They won their parents, they have plenty of BB money. They went to Google Law Schools. They came from there, they came back to Liberia. Today, for them to bring the wealth of experience, look, say, look, we come from Google school, man, with Google name, and you're doing bad things. I can't come from good school there and do bad things. No. That they Harvard University people then they are so. I said about people, but these are people that they live up to the moral ethics of their university, the name of their university. You know something? Why you think I sit here today? I say I graduated from lab school system because I know what we were trained to do. What anybody who said it from lab, you can be bragging around because our teachers at the time they are listening to us and they are very proud of us. That when you say you come from lab school system, so if somebody say you come from Harvard University, then you will come out with that kind of flimsy thing. Amen. It's a shame, a disgrace to your years of studies at that university because these things are clearer things than are there to read. So that if you are telling the president want to SYZ, you say, Mr. President, I am saying this because my duty, as outlined, there are cases, precedent cases that tell that indeed, Mr. President, if you are doing things inappropriately, I'm supposed to advise you. So for the Attorney General to now grasp so that here the bit of information and see what really it is, because the Justice Minister, the one in Deumpa, were too reckless, very much terrible. They said this interpretation and principle espoused by the Supreme Court remains with the ages of our constitutional democracy, and that the Attorney General is required to faithfully advise the executive in upholding judicial supremacy in terms of the interpretation of the law, to woefully and intentionally misguide the public and the government to disrespect the Supreme Court's ruling is intended. It's indeed a dereliction. Sorry, not intended. It's indeed a dereliction of duty and contentions to the Supreme Court. In this instant case, the Attorney General intentionally disregarded the ruling and opinion of the Supreme Court. You see some of the thing here. So that what they put there, so and they be able to say, so they say, wherefore, and in view, wherefore, informants respectfully request your honor as follows. One, this is what they are praying for now. Right? That the prayer they are always talking about. What are you praying for? What is it you want us to do? So you got to pray to the court. This is your prayer. And I declare the actions of the purported Speaker Kuhn and members of the majority bloc null and void ab initio. I mean, reading everything else. Their sections, hearing, decisions, everything. Trash it. That's what they are saying. And they said further determine that actions of the purported Speaker Kuhn and Deputy Speaker Thomas Fowler and other members of the bloc in define the Supreme Court's ruling of final judgments as what? Contentious. That means a contempt of court. They must be able to do that. The third thing they want to do, and they're asking the court to do, is what? Order the Justice Minister and the Attorney General, as Councillor N. Oswald Twe, to publicly recall his opinion, misinterpreting the ruling of the court. That is what they're praying for. 2 is in their prayer. And the fourth and the last, but not the least, in their prayer is what? Grant any further relief that what? Your Honor may deem proper to restore constitutional order and uphold the rule of law in Liberia. So that is the bit of information that is currently before the Supreme Court. Now, what this will do now, because many have said that the Supreme Court was ambiguous in its own stuff, and I, in its own something. That's why some were saying that the Supreme Court did not come clear. So this one now will either push the Supreme Court now to say clear, why you're saying that we say I'm gonna go do that lie, this one, so they will come clear now. That bit of information, the court will have to come clear on it on the basis of the bit of information, because everyone, when they say they're claiming victory, right? So the court will now say, yeah, the people what they are doing, yes, that's what our ruling said. So they are right to do what they are doing, or what they are doing is wrong. So we are still waiting to see everything unfold as it ought to be. And we think for sure we are certainly getting there. The law is the law. Joseph Boakai has rendered our country lawless. We saw this coming from the day Joseph Boakai got in power. Lawlessness started. Lawlessness started. Nothing was done in order anymore in this country. Everything about Joseph Boakai is lawlessness. And that's not good of an old man. Boakai is operating on a curse. Have you seen people go to school before but they are foolish? That curse. It don't mean that they're not clever. Boakai got age. Boakai should have wisdom. But for you to see old men, have you ever seen that? In the Bible they mention foolish several times, but have you? It's foolishness associated with old men? No, you don't find old men to be associated with. No, they act with wisdom. They are never foolish in their thoughts. They act with wisdom. Right? They act with wisdom. So they are never foolish in their thoughts. They always act with wisdom. Now, this kind of thing that happened in this country as we speak, things have gone bad. Today, the honorable speaker of the 55th, he shared with us something today, just about a while ago, on his page. I think I shared it. Did I send it? Yeah, I think I sent it to there. So let me share with you something. I think I sent it. Yeah. Okay, I sent it. I think I sent it. It's supposed to be here so that you see it. I sent it to you people. You haven't seen it on the screen? That is what it is. And I will tell you what it is clearly. And God is wonderful in everything that we do in this country. I was just trying to share with you people so that we can know how we are proceeding with this, and as fast as possible. So we have it here. Things are happening. Terrible things are happening. Thanks to you, Sam Andrews, for the share. The honorable speaker shared with us something, and I did share it on my page as well. And I want to put it bluntly so that you'll be able to see it. See it Googled from his page. Okay. So I think I can send this to you people now. All right? I'll send it to you now. Don't worry. I wanted to have it directly from his page because I did share it with you people. All right, good. Brilliant. This country, that technique. All the Google thing you just hearing, that technique. All Joseph Boga thing you doing, that technique. JMB. Oh man. And all see disorganized women. Women they can be disorganized because they are experts in wisdom, they know everything. So the honorable speaker posted this on his page. Let me share with you all this. He posted this on his page today. I'll share with you now as we talk. Okay? So you've seen it there, right? It is what the speaker posted just about 2 hours ago. The speaker posted this on his Facebook page. He said, I have officially been informed that all state security will be withdrawn tomorrow. All state security assigned to Jonathan Fonati Kofa will be withdrawn tomorrow. These actions from the executive do not change the fact that I remain the Speaker of the House of Representatives. This only further strengthens my resolve to fight for upholding the rule of law and the Liberian Constitution. This only further strengthens my resolve to fight for upholding the rule of law and the Liberian Constitution. This is what Joseph Walker has resorted to finally. JMB. You know, they say I'm going to take time to talk to the woman. So I will take time to talk to the woman. JMB, you JMB. You say you president. You and your opponent say you president. Let me talk it that way. In your thinking, if you employ somebody for them to do a piece of work, and you ask the person to resign, and the person said they're not resigning, what do you do? Even in our labor law, if President Weah walked up here and said, Eddie, I want for you to resign. Then I say I'm not resigning. President Weah dismisses me. I run to the labor ministry. That is what we call a legal dismissal, because my dismissal is not with a cause. Every dismissal should come with a cause. So like in some of the articles or some of the labor law related issues, such as fighting at job sites and so forth here and there, those are instant action that you can take, right? And then you just say, okay, you are dismissed for fighting. All of the things is there, it's provided for. At what point do you carry out immediate dismissal? At what point do you carry out dismissal with a cause? That cause must establish that somebody did something, right? Now, that is what the law is. JMB, you call yourself, you were administrator, had a man or leader on the side, blah, blah, blah. So recklessness you have been talking about. Their papa entire life has been characterized by recklessness. No law and order he had ever operated with. So, JMB, you're supposed to do that. So, you went to the person to talk to them for them to resign. The man say, no, I'm not resigning. JMB, what will be your next option? You are very weak. And thank God to our guys, the 30 or more representatives who have said no matter what, we'll hold our grounds for them to not be able to get that 49. That 49 JMB can go. So you see, it is justified now. I don't know why the LACC has gone silent on the bribery allegations that were reported to them. What's happening to our LACC? Because it is now glaring that indeed it is true that the Ministry of Transport, that the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, the National Port Authority, all of them are now involved into it. Now you can see Joseph Boakai brought a raw face. That papa is reckless. Joseph Boakai, with all the thing that Ellen did, you didn't learn anything from Ellen. No wonder why Ellen say, I'm not going to prefer this man here to be. With all the moon that people moon Tyler and Snow, then people did not see Ellen's face. It was just speculation. The executive. So now you will just see people. Ellen will never get involved. You will never saw Ellen calling Snow, because by you calling Snow, by Ellen calling Snow and calling Snow, and calling Snow and say Snow, the way they think going on and resign. Ellen was going to confirm what Snow they were thinking. Snow they were just speculating. Ellen will say back, you the executive, you cannot be seen visibly interfering into another branch. And the Liberian people, that is the only branch that you have that no executive supposed to interfere with. That which Joseph Boakai has done, you should now rise up. Your Bono, Joseph Boakai, and Jeremiah Kuhn, and everybody up. The whole government just shut down. Because for you to see the executive walking now and walking up to that branch that belongs to you, the Liberian people, it is that branch that's supposed to check Joseph Boakai when he went wrong. Because that's why you people, that's why you send representatives here and there to make sure that branch Joseph Boakai walk in and say, you speaker resign. Joseph Boakai supposed to open a mouth in that thing. Look, everything Ellen ever did, it was under speculation. Well, you're saying that the executive was not seen visibly. You can't come up openly to say, look, I'm coming now, come and get involved in the thing, I'm telling you to resign. Amen. Joseph Boakai. To the extent, so you see, all the big country money that have been what they calling, these people have spent pretty close to 3 million already on Fanaticoda while you're suffering. To raise that money to get it back, the transport ministry has to send people in the field Saturday and all they are carrying on inspections to raise that money. They need to get that money back. LTA and all facilitating it. Because they are robot data bundle, they are suffering the citizens because they want to remove Fanati, control the country's budget, and steal more money. You can see it. So you want to surrender the last branch you ever have that you think you the Liberian people. You know, every time I see people talking, and they say, oh, the Liberian people, whatever. Yeah, I agree. The legislature. You know what a legislature there for? Because we can choose to say we can elect anybody as president. But when it comes to the legislature, the other one can keep that person in check. The other one can call the other minister and say, look, full of no confidence, we'll not give money to this minister if he does not leave. JMB, you bring your hair also. You can put your hair also, your mouth also. That your thing you're doing. You're sorry, I want to talk something about the post. I'm not talking again. But you see, that your thing that you're doing, JMB, you have brought the presidency so low for virtue of the fact that you even call Fonati and tell him, say, Fonati, oh, I want you to resign. Hey, JMB, you're supposed to do that one. So one day you want to walk up to the Chief Justice and say, Madam Chief Justice, you got to resign. That is bad precedent. And we're watching the Supreme Court. Let's see how the Supreme Court, because every other Liberian, they are now sensing here and there for Boakai to walk up to say, look, resign. So I'm saying Boakai have opened the door to saying that you can't keep the country hostage, resign. We, the Liberian people, we ourselves, we know that we're not progressing. Joseph Boakai is keeping our country hostage. So what we'll now do, it is best suited now. Joseph Boakai has taught us already. It is best suited now. We don't even need to go for impeachment. No, we don't need to go for that. Joseph Boakai is not going for a removal for Fanatikova. He's not looking for the 49. Joseph Boakai just walk up to Fanatikova and told him to leave. So we ourselves now, we not got to go to the hall to impeach Joseph Boakai. No. Let's just walk up and say, Joseph Boakai, you're not a president of our country anymore. You and Jeremiah Kuhn, take yourself from this country. Finish. That's all. Because if Joseph Boakai can just walk up to Fonati, forget about the process through which Fonati can be removed, and he chooses not to resign, and then say, look, we'll take all the cars for you. All the security will take it from you. And Joseph Boakai is doing that. Joseph Boga has now taught us that indeed, if you see somebody that you want to go, don't go through the law, because the law says the only way we can move Joseph Boga, we must go through what? Impeachment process. Start with the legislature, right? We're not going to the legislature again. We're not going there. The law is that go straight to Joseph Boaka and tell him, say, leave. You're not our president again. Because you did it for Nati. So why are we going to legislature to go impeach Joseph Boaka? We just tell him, say, move from the seat. Because all the power is inherent in the people. And if Joseph Boaka can walk to the people's leader, because Fonati is representing the people. Fonati is the head of the 55th legislature. Your senators and your representatives combined. And the legislature is where we, the people, our representation is. So if the leader of that place, Joseph Boga, can just walk up to our leader and say resign, then Joseph Boga, he said, should we give him what we want to tell you, say impeachment? We're not discussing impeachment for Joseph Boga. If says he wants to rise up, we're not going to discuss impeachment for him. They can't. They are here, people in community talking about how they are raising and rallying communities, and in District number 13, Colonial Crack Cooper, then they rallying people in Papi Flomo or Papi Flomo or District. They rallying women in there so that they will come protest for Fonati go. Y'all come. Y'all United Party, y'all come. Y'all fool y'all come in the streets. Y'all come in the street. Are you right? Y'all come in the street. Y'all come. Y'all leave for your communities. Y'all come. And then come say, y'all come in to tell Fonati go. Y'all come. Y'all leave for your communities. Y'all come. Don't women there that they want to fool. Y'all bring yourself outside. Y'all come. Thank God y'all know the country now chakla already. No law in the country. Y'all come. Y'all live for your community. Anytime you say, okay, if you get your man and you really get respect for your man and you let your man, and anybody who fool your man, tell your man, say, mama, don't put yourself in that thing. Let the people fight their thing there. Don't put your man in the crossfire. Don't put it. You know, people may not understand some of the things we say or how we say them. It's hurtful, especially for our country. But people may not understand it. And so, most often, you know, people will sit back and say all sort of trash all of the time. So, what Joseph Bola doing in the country now? Is Joseph Bola walk up to speaker? Our leader. Forget about whether that's CDC or whatever. He is the head of the 55th National Legislature. All our leader then will put down there, the representative and senator combined. He the one leading them. So he is our leader. By extension. He is our leader by extension. So when you see that happen, what happens? If Joseph Boga will walk up to that man and say resign, then what the essence? What's the essence of that? How are Joseph Boga thinking else to be? The country that a power farm or whatever it is? That he does anything he wants. And people sitting, and they're supposed to be sitting and watching JMB carry out these kind of reckless conducts. Y'all who say you want to sound school, you're passing around. Oh, you know the party people, they are the educated people. Where are you people today? Where are you people? Is this what you're really talking about? Talking those things? So let us see it. Let us see where Liberia is headed now. Let the Supreme Court come up. And let me come up to something. Let me tell you something. The police, you will go down history for the wrong reasons. I know things are tough. Things are tough, and they will continue to be tough. Because the way Joseph Boakai governing the country, no law and order. So, as a result of that, nobody cares. Nobody cares. To say, look, we can't go in that country. That country is on time bomb. That's how the people looking at the country now. The country is on time bomb. People suffering. Everything is tough. People get data, the cutting of everything. You see, a lot of problems are all over the place. Where are we headed in this country? You have a president who will walk up to a speaker and tell, that's being undemocratic. Are we running a dictatorship in this country now, or a monarchy where a president can just walk up? What is that happening? What kind of country is this? We talk about democracy, where a president will just walk up to the speaker and say resign. What kind of nonsense is that? What are we saying out there? The president has representatives and senators. He can work through them. And let it be their business to do it. The president cannot be seen. Then you see the same reckless lawmaker there passing around, can't talk about, oh, the Supreme Court will not interfere in our thing. But you agreed that the executive should leave openly with no color of respect for the Constitution. Walk up to your bench. You agree. Then you say the Supreme Court should not, even when the Supreme Court has jurisdiction. You say the Supreme Court will not interfere. The Supreme Court can't. But you agreed that Joseph Boakai should take his own self, and then with his, then he comes there to come and deliberately interfere with the workings of the legislature. You know what Joseph Boakai has done? You think that sound thing that he's doing? Is that the governance you people talking about? And you people sitting there, then when we are talking, oh, this, that, that. You think we're afraid of you? But let me tell you something. All of you are ashamed, get you like that. But I'm not surprised at people like you who will continue to defend, because the demon himself, he still get defenders. Satan still get defenders. If you can see men loving each other and they taking that ha thing and putting it in ha person, all the fully thing that are going, that the demonic people there that can be demonic. So I expect for reckless people like you who know that gay mentality in you, because the people who will think and still support Joseph Boakai, they are gays. They can think like gay. In fact, you check, most of them, they are gays. Most of them, they are lesbian and gays. Because that is the thinking that they will have. They have their demonic defense thinking. Their demonic way of defending the evil, the wrongs. That's why inside you. So you never see any right. Everything you see, you defend evil. Some of you, they gotta be checking all the places you can sit down, because some of you are not looking at people who correct. Yeah. Because for you to come and defend wrong, then you are demonic. You're a demon. The only thing that I see on Joseph Boakai here, that horn there, that you can see that demonic horn there, that I want to see there. But that Joseph, if naturally a face with a demon. Then when you put that horn there, now you will see that Joseph Boakai is just, God just made certain people some kind of ugly way so that they look at Joseph Boakai is really ugly. Now you see him like demon, and he's portraying all the attributes of demon: heartlessness, carelessness, doesn't have conscience. He doesn't, all the bad characteristics of a demon in Joseph Boakai. So you will see his children follow him in that light. What kind of man is that? Our democracy, you just come, you walk on it like that, and you can say that you wake up one day and just take one speaker and say, look, and you can't be what they call it there, you can't be talking about what they call. Look, let me tell you something. Look, there are certain people that God made them completely ugly. When I mean complete, that means the whole package, the package of ugliness. Because I may look ugly, that the way I'm looking now, I may look ugly in my look, but God will say, no, AB will make your will make you, people will like you because of certain things that will put in you, they will be good in the world. But Joseph Boakai is a bundle of ugliness that were packaged for rejection. I don't know, why is it? Now, So the only way he can survive is imposition. Now, he was imposed, according to the man of God. He was imposed on you people. There was re-election. And that's true. The only way people like that can survive is that they impose themselves on you. You walk up to a speaker, amen, in a time and age. Oh, our democracy. You walk up to a speaker, say, Mr. Speaker, resign. Yeah, God. Hey, all you the new people. Then the speaker say, I will not resign. Then the president say, okay, you know what? I will take everything from you. And we are supposed to think this is a normal Liberia that we are in now. No one of Jesus GMB said you are going to end Liberia. Liberia is ended already. Liberia is finished. There's no law in the country. In fact, my friend brother my friend brother, how they call him, Janji, back where I'm supposed to have what they call it. So he's supposed to have come on the show, and they're having a rising moment, and I will talk to him on it, and then I will be able to spice it up. So I will place a call to him very, very shortly. Yeah, they are coming up with something. If you can't stand up for your country now, just forget about it. Just forget it. Joseph Boakai does not deserve an inch to move further into 2025. Let Joseph Boakai just stop right here. Anything that will stop Joseph Boakai, dead or alive, let him just stop right here and leave us alone. And if he's going, he's not going alone. He and Jeremiah Kun should go. Anything that will exclude Jeremiah Kun, then a continuous calamity. Anytime you're ready to bundle out or Joseph Boakai, Jeremiah Kun should not be an exemption. Yeah, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be an exemption to that. Because he's the demon in chief as well. That man, the kind of work that man can do, death for power. Forget it, the whole country here. And also during the whole time where we used to have people getting missing all over the place. All over the place, people are just getting missing. You try it. In the main Nima County. Now as we speak in Nima County. They have issued curfew because motorcyclists are losing the killing in Nima County. Boyosin has entered Nima County. And how God can do things. Why you think when Nima County that they got to issue curfew? Because they are killing people there. Because Jeremiah Kun is the man that dead now. And the leader you put on top of you. So the killing demon is now in Nima County. Boyosin has entered Nima County. The time we had those people there and I've seen that, you know, the opponent from Maryland County, where they used to be, what they call it, where people, most of the cases that we read and during our law school Sunday, the people there, the time about them were in what they call the kind of people then that they high in power. That people used to be lost in all over. They will get ready, they push out the other person, the Maryland County, and oh yeah, the area there. You used to we will get several cases relating to Maryland County. People will die because of the kind of leader that you put there. The suffering that we are going through now, because Joseph Boakai is not a spirit, someone who carries a spirit of excellence. He carries spirit of poverty. He carries spirit of dejection. That's the kind of spirit that is hovering over the nation. And when that spirit hovers over the nation, the entire nation, no matter what you do, how struck you will suffer. Leadership is very important. Anybody who's a leader, you sit with that spirit on top of the nation. That's what it is. You see speaker going off and putting on left hand. That normal thing in there, you see how God can do things? How speaker will be taking off? Everything is abnormal. All the laws are broken. You can see that Joseph Boakai does not have the spirit of excellence. Not even the spirit of good. Not even the spirit of fair, because you know during those days when we were in school, they will either tell you sing, then I mean what they call it, or they will tell you say po, or they will tell you say fair. Then when they come in fair, now then from fair then you go to good, then from good to very good, then from very good to excellent. And how they used to grade us, yeah, the grading system. So they will tell you say po, or they will tell you say very, very poor. Then they will even put 3 V's to a very, 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 very poor, right? So Joseph Boakai carries very, 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 very to the 5th power. Your date and all the things do exponents. And your did in math, yeah. Joseph Boakai is very, very, he carries a very, 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 very poor spirit. So everything about him is poor. As a result, when he presides, that's why you see a home used to be like that, because he was very poor excellence carrier. Look, he carried poor excellence. So his home was dirty, nasty, and it was turned to a dumb site. That's how Joseph Boga Yah was. That's the spirit of poverty. That man is just exactly who he is. He almost, there are certain people when they go in your home, the moment they sit on top of your institution or in your home will just start flourishing. It's not that they're doing it by their own might, but God's blessing is taking them through. All they need to do is to appear, and how God can operate. And when you are Christ, all they do, their appearance can affect you. That's all. As a result, because Joseph Walker is on top of the nation, that's why. Who told you professional people not working everywhere? You're sweating. You're working. You think you're not working? You're working. But why are you not getting the benefit of yourself? Because you have a leader who has a very poor and dumping spirit that is hovering over the nation. As a result, all the system has collapsed. Do you stay accept him to stay there? Or you tell him, say, just move from here and go? You and your demon partner. Anything like I'm saying, Jeremiah's Kun is not an exempt to any citizen action in this country. You don't want him there as well. Then you start going for all the lawmakers there who are aiding and abating the suffering that you are going through. Go for them one. That's how you can operate, so that you deal with them. But you see, look, the pinch that people are going through now, terrible things will happen and are about to happen, and they will happen. The man of God predicted it. He prophesied, not prediction. He prophesied it, and it will happen. Let me call Janje Bakwe. There are a lot of things happening. Let me speak with him tonight, right here on the show. Keep playing your cash giveaway, *799 *100#. I told you that's the only way we can what they call in this country again or something. So that we can move on. You see, all of the people that are yet to do all kind of thing here. But let me inform you, the president of the Republic of Liberia, my own original president, has left the country, and he's going to attend to something quick, urgent matter. He will be back shortly. My own president, I'm talking about President he has left, and he's going to attend to something of interest to us as Liberians. You know, he never goes anywhere in vain. He goes there in the interest of Liberia. Not like Mr. MOU who will go and what to go here and there. So that's it. And let me get to Janje Bakwe. Janje Bakwe. What's up, Chief? How's everything with you?
Anthony, Abraham Godson, we on teacher life. How are you this evening? I'm doing good.
Okay. Great to have you on here, my brother.
I'm a little bit sad the way our country is being treated and handled by the JMB presidency.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So, with this sadness, people being sad and sit, and some people are sad and they do something. Some people are sad and they sit. Some people are sad and they do something. What are you doing with your sadness?
Well, in my sadness, I always go to bed and pray for the best of Liberia.
Okay.
No matter the situation is, Liberia is all we have to cherish.
Okay.
And we'll continuously do that as past and current leaders. So we own an obligation to protect everything that is on the way to be damaged or that have been damaged.
Okay.
As citizens of this country. So in my sadness, yes, I pray for Liberia. Also in my sadness, I will exercise my constitutional right to stand up for the rights and democracy of our country. So we are on an obligation to do that without pay.
Wow. Talking about we, are there any planned action by the we, and who are the we?
Firstly, I speak to you as chairman, concerned citizen for the protection of our constitution and our democracy.
Okay.
And I also serve as chairman for Cry for Justice, Republic of Liberia.
All right.
And then we are collaborating with all citizens who believe that the rule of law of democracy are being under attack by JMB and disrespecting the high court of the land is an order of the day by the JMB regime. And not first, but I think the second or third time, Senate government came about that disrespected the ruling of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. Because if we see the Supreme Court is the final arbiter of justice, where those 5 men and women are seated, they are destined to interpret the laws, the Constitution that bind us together as a country. So if ruling from the Supreme Court can be disrespected by President Joseph Newman Boakai and his group again, I believe that UAB, God forbid, they can do anything to you and nothing will come from in it.
You're right.
Right now, you see people being kidnapped, they're being crying, some of them being killed, motorcycles being killed, they're being extracting parts from them. Nothing is being done besides imposing curfew in Nima and other places. What we can do now is, as citizens of this country, we need to amalgamate the forces of good against the forces of evil at this time. If not so, history will recall you and I wrongly or rightfully. So based upon that, there are different pro-democracy groups and political actors will be having conversation with. On Tuesday, there will be a gigantic gathering of Liberians who believe in the rule of law to be protected, the democracy should be protected at all costs, and the respectability of our Supreme Court should be respected as well. So on Tuesday morning, we will start converging at the Capitol building as soon as 5 or 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning. This process is full of political influence. Of course, the impact at Capitol building is constitutional and political. We too on an obligation as citizens of our country to stand up and make sure that the value of our constitution and democracy are respected at all times. If you look at the inception of this government, the Supreme Court ruled before that all tenure positions should remain. At the time the LTA people went to court. That rule, in the face of that ruling, President Joseph Newman Boakai and his illegal advisor make a decision to remove people from tenure position. That was the first violation of our constitution and disrespect to the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. The second highest frequent violation of the rule of law and our democracy, it came where the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia ruled on November 6th or December 6th to make a decision that, look, anything that the author of Article 33 and Article 49 is ultra virus. I may not be a lawyer. I'm not here to even go judge Supreme Court. That's why the power is vested in the president to appoint a 5-member committee of the Supreme Court. They are distinct people. They are morally upright according to how it's supposed to be by the Constitution. And they have all interpretation of our Constitution, not a justice minister.
You're right.
If it were so, we're not going to have the Supreme Court, we're going to have only justice minister. But because they are golden people in the golden eyes of the Liberian people and in the eyes of the Constitution, they are charged with the responsibility to interpret our constitutional law. Now, President Joseph Newman Boakai and he again have violated the Constitution by respecting or by recognizing the tyrannical majority. I believe that the Constitution is, the country is at a crossroad and we need to come in to rescue the country from GMB. We need to rescue us as well. Now, it didn't stop there. What the discussion is, there were people used to call light. They elected them to be the elect of the Liberian people. Many people must rather counted in the house. They served yesterday in secret chimo. Senator Darrell didn't promise the Liberian people that he would never go to no secret hearing. He's on record for that. Yesterday he was in a secret chimo to please his master, President Joseph Newman Boakai, to make a decision to endorse the tyrannical majority against the will of the Liberian people. We believe that these senators who endorse the tyrannical majority, they are in flagrant violation of the right we gave them to represent us, and they too need to face our wrath on Tuesday to inform them that their decision they made was unfounded, it's not in the interest of our country. We believe that they need to rescind that decision by the will of the people that will assemble tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Tuesday. So based on all these violations of our constitution and the protection of our democracy, cry for justice, and other civil society and pro-democracy organization and political institution and partisans, we have decided to have a peaceful assembly on Tuesday of next week to petition. We're not just going to assemble. We are going to read a petition to the national legislature to inform them about what is happening in the country and the people that they represent displeasure about what is going on. If we cannot get any redress on Tuesday, we are calling on those that are coming out, including all of us. We will stay in the street. We will carry our co-pot in the street. Is that the first of it come for you to happen? It happened before, and it will happen again. We expect the police to bring us food to feed us because we are not going to vandalize about the property. We are establishing peacefully based on the Constitution, Article 17, that we have the right to assemble to petition our government, institution, or agency if our happiness and well-being, we are dissatisfied of those things. So based upon this constitutional provision, as chairman of this group, we are calling on all citizens. It is not about me, it is not about you, AB. It is not about Speaker Funati Kofa. It is not about the former president, not even about JMB. It is about the ordinary people who in the market. It is about those people that were dismissed wrongfully without their pay, their just pay. If you think you say that because you see Janje talking and you're not talking, it is about you that we're going to get in the street tomorrow. Many people rest have been violated 11 months after the government came to power. Civil servants were dismissed wrongfully by Josiah Jaka. Nothing keep over 6,000 civil servants have been dismissed. Over 700 people that were on supplementary payroll paying their children's school fee at the Ministry of State for presidential affairs. All of them were laid off without getting a just benefit. Over 500 EPS personnel treated with arms that were never disarmed. They were dismissed. The AFL widow are not being paid. AFL people are even crying in the barrel. They are not even getting a supply of food anymore. This protest is about you. We are asking you to join up peacefully to make sure that we send a message to the executive branch and the legislative branch of government to inform them that what we have been paying them for, they are going on the contrary of what we've been paying them for, including President Joseph Numa-Bwaka. And this is very disgusting. This is very, I don't know how to describe the situation and even how to describe our own president. When years ago, when former president, we have a president who all knows about the removal of former Speaker Bobby Timor. It didn't come to public there because president, we have believed that if the in-house fighting or maybe the political disagreement in the house will impede the agenda for people and development, so he step in and solve that problem. Today, President Joseph Numa-Bwaka, who is the head of the arrest agenda, who have not even provided job for a one Liberian since he took over. Today, he's sitting in the presidency, and today, the constitution is being grossly violated, and nothing is being done to even solve the problem. Somebody want to argue for the United Party that, look, this is about different branch of government. But who told you that when people make you chief administrator of the country, you understand, that you cannot move in to solve this problem? This is a problem solvable. But he reneged on this problem because he believed that he want to hire off a Unity Party for darkness to be over this country.
But the fact of the matter is that if that is the argument, then what is making him to ask the speaker to resign? If he can't go there to solve it, why is he asking?
Why is he asking? But that's the irony of the action.
Okay.
To tell you that President Bwaka is a person of no interest to this country. He only came to power because people felt everybody that he's an 18-year-old, maybe he's a 9-year-old president. But there's no vision. There's no intention. Like the in Nima will say. You understand? Or to current a government still struggling to even sound the arrest agenda like how people did. But that's not my issue. Our issue is the respectability of our constitution and the restoration and respect for our democracy should be adhered to at all times. Those are the constitutional requirements that this president was soon in office for. If he believes that these things he cannot handle them, I believe that asking the speaker to resign, he needs to ask himself to resign. He cannot ask himself to resign. We may ask him to resign at a certain point in time. But at this point, at this juncture, we are calling on all Liberians, whether you're in Nikuta, You in Lockington, you in Clarotown, you in Vartan, you in Pinsville, you in Marshall, you in Buchanan, you in Kakata, you in Bon County. We believe that the Constitution should be respected at all times. It is our constitutional responsibility to make sure that the right thing happens. We are calling on you to stand against the flagrant violation, the gross violation of our Constitution.
But
Janje,
how can you be guaranteed security? We are afraid of your security because the Justice Minister, who is supposed to be one way or the other, like I read in and his function and so forth, he's now one person who has practically decided to just do all he can. Tomorrow, Fonatikofa is being declared non-speaker by them because all of his activities and his vehicle, or let me say, sorry, his vehicle, his security details and other immunities are all seized as we speak. And the Justice Minister is going to effect that as of tomorrow. You're talking about Tuesday. How guaranteed are people that the police will provide a necessary security corridor so that they can go at the capital and assemble before their deputies?
Oh, Ebi, thank you again. The first thing, the Constitution is above the Justice Minister.
Okay.
It's on a moral obligation, political and constitutional obligation to make sure that he provides security for all Liberia, including us that want to peacefully assemble.
Okay.
You understand? He was here when you were fighting to elect President Joseph Newman Bwaka to power. He was among those that were protesting here before. He cannot deny that. Now that he is the Justice Minister, the same right that they had yesterday to protest, people have the same right to protest to confront the government.
Okay.
We are not going to executive mansion. We are going to our deputies, the people deputies. We elected them. The senators and representatives, we elected them. So we are going to assemble. Trust me, we expect the police to act in accordance with international protocol. Nothing that we're going to do against the will, the free will of any other person. We're not going to violate anybody's rights. Traffic will be running. People will be going by the normal businesses. But we're going to assemble over 10,000 Liberians to petition our lawmakers to act in accordance with what they were elected for. Anything on the contrary that we don't expect from the police and the Justice Minister, trust me, they need to understand that our right need to be protected. That's why we're not begging for it. We are not asking them for it. It is all the honor. Look, that's why you want the confirmation hearing. He went to confirmation to protect, to uphold and defend the Constitution.
Okay.
So you're not going to say violate for the right. No. We are not calling for destructive demonstration. No. We are calling for a protected demonstration for our law and democracy to be protected at all costs. You understand? So you know, because we're not going to write him, we're not going to back him. I know they monitor this show. I know they monitor all these programs. So saying, listen to this program, I'm calling on our Justice Minister, brother Justice Minister. I'm calling on you. As you hear this information, make sure you tell your state security forces that they must protect our right for protest or assembly. Peaceful assembly is guaranteed under our law. We are going there to assemble, to talk to our lawmakers. That is a political theater. That's why we had the right to go there to confront and sit down with our lawmakers to tell them our happiness and our displeasure. So we are going there to do it. So we expect the Justice Minister to act in accordance with the Constitution, not in accordance of the own way or interpreting the law. That one, he and the Supreme Court will say that. And I guess the Supreme Court will act in accordance with how they have treated other Justice Ministers before, who disrespected the Honorable Supreme Court. I know that Justice Ministers have been suspended and licenses have been withdrawn from them because of their incompatible to the Supreme Court. That one, the Supreme Court will discuss that, but we are going there to make sure that the Supreme Court is respected, the Constitution is respected, the high-end democracy that will kill over 300,000 Liberians for have to be respected. I believe that the rule of law is under the drainage under President Joseph Bwaka's leadership, and we as citizens need to rise up to the occasion to stand up tall, to make sure we expose our bullets to these people to make sure that the right to be done for the Liberian people. So this is not political. Tell them every other citizen know that not citizen is about Liberian people. It's not about the speaker.
But have you taken into consideration that in recent gatherings by some citizens, even to go at the area that the police had always stopped them, trying to inspect people, getting ID cards, and only people who have got some contractual relation with the capital, the grounds of the capital building, only did one can enter with that measure that he had always put in place. And you think they will be able to allow you guys assemble on the grounds yourself?
Ebi, that place is the national political theater of our body politics. That is why Senator McGill wrote the Senate plenary to take decision, investigate the police director and his co-ops. What they did was wrong. I don't need to get Adika to go to Capitol building because it's a political theater for our people. When we elect them, where they live, or in our favorite district, they go there. So anyone want to see them, we are under obligation to go there and see them without identity. The police know that, and no police is going to ask anyone for identity. If they ask for identity, it will be a flagrant violation. That is the reason why there will be circulars sent to all international friendly organizations and countries to let them know about our action on Tuesday. Let the people say, don't be afraid. Nobody must be afraid. The police cannot shoot nobody because we're not going to violate anybody's right. We're going to mobilize our people in the rural community. We're going to come out and a petition will be read to the national legislature, to those people who can receive claim and petition. And our voice will be heard, and it will not be in secret. What is in a petition will be a message to the Liberian people. That's why will be delivered to the national legislature since the president will be coming to deliver his state of nation next year. So they will have something to remind the president of what the citizens feel about his leadership. So this is not about Adika Benin. Nobody must be afraid of Adika. Come in your number. This is not a pay-for protest. It's a nationalistic protest that you're going to come and stand up for your rights, your democracy, your constitution. It's been violated beyond reasonable doubt and measure by President Joseph Nima Bwaka. We are tired of this. If we say that one say history, we judge wrongly. So we don't want to be judged by history wrongly. We want to be on the rest of history. Before somebody asks you, you were there when other injustices were meted against you, what did you do? This is my first time in the history of Liberia. We see police fucking lawmaker. Can you imagine? What kind of lawlessness is there in this country?
So,
President Joseph Nima Bwaka, a man with 42-year-old experience. What kind of lawlessness is there in this country? That the rest of people have been violated at all levels. Even in workplaces, people being dismissed because of their political belief. It didn't happen on a job where we were clean that you never knew anything. This man led the country. We met over 72,000 youth participants of civil service on job. We still left them on job. We're gonna let these people live in fear in their own country. If you think you want to live in fear, if you think your life is better now, then stay there you go, sit down to your home and say your bill, but don't come and join us. If you think your life is better, when you are EPA officer, sit there, you go to dismiss you, and you don't want to come, sit down. Maybe you'll be reinstated by sitting at home. If you are on supplementary period, so you cannot get money to pay your children's school fee anymore, and you think your life is better 6 years ago than 11 more now, it's not for you to sit down. We're asking you to join up because we believe that only you and us can stand together to make a decision to make the country a right place to be for all of us. This is the reason we are gathering peacefully to a SAMO on Thursday. By tomorrow, Saturday, Monday, we announce what will be gathering. We'll be coming from Bushro Island. We'll tell you where we're going to meet, okay. And you will be marching straight to work and come to Capitol building, and then we'll be there to petition our lawmakers.
Is this what we call enough is enough on the breaking down of the rule of law protest or gathering? Enough is enough?
Yes, enough is enough. I think we cannot bear it any longer. We cannot sit down and allow people to take power onto themselves. We don't give to them. We give you power to govern. We didn't give you power to violate our laws and constitution and break down our democracy. Enough is enough. If you cannot lead, you will leave and give peace a chance. We have suffered our high-end peace for over 20 years being restored. There have been peaceful transition of power on 3 separate occasions. We don't need this to happen anymore in our country. So enough is enough. We are calling on you, citizens in Radio Land. I know man, you only want to call on show. Let me remind you. Man, you only want to call on show when burning things are happening. You want to call and say that you fold your hands. No. When you call on the show, making your detail where you're going to come and let all of us stand together for the protection of our democracy. Nobody's going to shoot at you. But you only want to call on the show, you're burning with it, but you don't want to speak out. I can remember when I was a kid. When I had issue, I used to express myself to my parents. How I feel. So this is our time that you come out, start just calling. Stop being childhood to be communicating every day. Get out. You need to speak your mind. Let Liberian people see multitudes of people. The poor protesters here, Jerusalem, they brought 16 billion protests. Nobody shoot at them, nobody kill anybody. Nobody can shoot at you. We can guarantee your right. Nothing else is going to do under the law. We are working within the confines of the law, and we expect the police, the state security police, to work within the better way of the law. That's what we expect. Nothing more or less. If they cannot get our food, we cook our food in the street. But I guarantee I know the police will be able to get food for us. Well, you'll get some food. If they get food, let's say they're getting food, they will get food for over 10,000 human beings. We are getting for 1,000, over 10,000 human beings. This is a very good rally I'm telling you about. We're not telling you about strategic meeting points, other things we're doing, but I can assure you Tuesday, Liberians are fed up enough is enough. They're going to come out to protect their democracy and the constitution.
Protect their democracy. Protect their democracy and the constitution. And
yes.
And one thing is very clear now. And are you going with just presentation for petition, or you're going to make demands that must be met instantly? What is going to be those specifics?
In the petition, there will be demands, several demands, and we cannot let everything out tonight.
Yeah, no, you can't. But will there be demands that will call for you meeting up with those demands instantly, or?
Oh yeah, but it's an instant demand they're going to meet up with. They need to meet up with those demands instantly.
Okay.
It's not going to go say that you're going to give us every month. No, we are calling on them. Those demands that will be laid out in the petition.
Okay.
They should be adhered to instantly to avoid crime in the country.
Okay.
We want to live at peace with each other. Whether you're from Unity Party or from CDC, somebody from happy, let's live in peace and harmony. With our political differences and divergences, we all have our right to live together in peace and harmony. That's what the Constitution provides for. Regardless of our political, social, religious background, we are all Liberians, and everybody should be treated with similar respect, whether you're in leadership or not. That's the reason why we took all our immunity, we give it to you as leader. They give you 45,000 car, but we still stopping bus to go to live our daily bread. We pay you 10,000 every month, but we still struggle to pay our children's school fee. Okay. So you must be able to respect us, because who gave you that right? Who gave you that power and authority to say that they don't? And your people, by your secret session you have, if you cannot rescind it, trust me, we will make sure you do the right thing for the Liberian people. We never elected you on the basis of your handsome. We never elected on the basis because you tell lies. We elected you on the basis of speaking on behalf of our wrong thing going on. That's why they call you the horse of error. Why will you go have secret session to endorse a decision? It is the way of the people. You understand? I'm clear. Those who in the Senate are pretending with this process, if the people succeed in achieving a goal with the illegal removal of Speaker Kofa, trust me, they have plans to remove the protein as well. This is a calculated plan by people that are power greed, power tested, who don't satisfy with what they have. And we'll not sit down here and get them macro in to achieve that. We're not giving them macro in to destroy our democracy and our constitution that people lay their lives on the line for. Today, they live back on mafia no more. Many of them have lost their life. We are calling on political actors. I'm calling on the ANC political leader and the chairperson of the ANC, Mr. Alexander Kumis. I'm calling on you. Last regime, we saw you people being vocal. Today, you people are silent. Are you people dancing with the devil now? No. It's a time to stand and we prepare that, look, what will happen in 2029 depends on what happened here. The protesters, they try to test our emotion. They will kill anybody that nothing happened to them, to the process, they will go scot-free. We're not going to sit and allow it. Enough is enough. We must protect our constitution, our democracy, and that is why we are being called to order. And whenever we are called to order, we answer the call of the Liberian people.
Was it really? Is this part of, because there's a rate, or of course, constitutional rate, and that was violated by JMB. They grab one human being from prison, they carry the man across the border, they kill him, they send him. The court has requested that man living body, nowhere around. All these lawlessness you're talking about,
they will be in the petition as well. All the instances of constitutional violation, the arbitrary killing, the extrajudicial killing that's going on will all be mentioned in our petition, and part of our petition will be sent across the diplomatic mission of Liberia. We are serious about this. Okay. It's not just one or two instances. No, there are a lot of instances. We saw the killing of Liberians all the way in Cape Town County. Nothing keep from inside, they go get people 3,000 after they kill innocent Liberians. We saw the brutalization of students on UL campus and other campuses across the country. We're going to mention all of these things and make sure we all learn that these things should be solved moving forward to 2025. So all it is, they are being documented already. So we're going to make a presentation. We're going to be very clear and categorical. We are talking to former and past leaders of the country. We are talking to political actors of the country. We are reaching out to all of them. We're using the weekend to reach out to them. We reach out to the Liberal Council of Churches to join us in the protest because it's a non-violent protest. They too need to join us to protest for our democracy. We reach out to the National Civil Society Organization. They too need to join us to protest for the protection of our democracy in the country and our constitution. If they think they can sit down and fold their hand, there will be no civil society in years to come. And we want to enforce that everybody will have their right to have that say in the democratization of our country. Nobody going to be coerced to do something else. That is the reason why these organizations and peaceful citizens have agreed to a Samo Tuesday, every Tuesday morning.
All right. Thank you, Janja. We're about to get to the lines now, so just hold on. We get to the lines, and I keep playing your cash giveaway. I'm about to do just a draw, then I will do the rest of the other draws shortly. But that is what it is. Star 799 star 100 hash is the number, and you can just that's the code, so you can use that quickly so that we go on. And let me tell you something: we are 100% in support of this rally because it's expected to be peaceful. We in 100% support. You got to gather at the national legislature, talk to your lawmakers that since they are now turning to lawbreakers, and they should now keep Joseph Boakai in check because it is their role. That's what they're supposed to do. And since they are not doing it and allowing Joseph Boakai to meddle with their work and even join them in breaking all of the laws, and they are now with Joseph Boakai, it calls for concerns. And so it is going to be on Tuesday. Now, on Tuesday is going to be, and you're going to the protest is it's called Citizens. They say Concerned Citizens Non-Stop Capital Lockdown, and so that is what it is. And you can really see I will work, but they said but tomorrow again we'll give you updates on that. And as a matter of fact, over the weekend as well, we'll try our best to give you these updates so that you can stand up for your country. So let's get on to this person quickly. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, you just have a minute. We need to speak to what John you're talking about. Go on, quickly.
So I'm a movement member in Liberia.
All right.
Thank you very much. Eddie, you know what happened in United States, the great United States of America, around the world. And Donald Trump be stopped to become president of the United States. But the Supreme Court of the United States gave the right to Donald Trump to become president today. Liberia, what we are observing, for the justice minister to turn to political justice minister here. That means Article 1 of the Liberal Constitution has been buried. It doesn't mean that if you have one president, that means you have all the Liberian people to be in your pocket. We try to say back to President Joseph Boakai. So
are you going to join? Are you going to join in this? Those are the things we're talking about. Everything inside it.
Politically, as long people are speaking to protect the constitution of what I do here, Eddie, including you, will not be here for the Liberian people right to be violated.
Okay, thank you. So we hold you at that guitar. Well, let me get on to the next caller quickly. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, hello, people.
Yeah, fine. Let's hear from you quickly. The march on the Capitol on the 17th of December. What say you?
Thank you. You know, these are events that some of us will be praying for. Let me tell you, I will not be left out. Okay. I will be present on that particular day. Thank God, look, I don't have nobody, I don't have no relative in the police. But we're going there peacefully. But the police team, they will play on us. The team, they will play on us. When they make us to be moved, the country will turn to another page. Thank you.
You got it. Let me get on to this and get to the female line as well. And as John is there, and John will get back to you. Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Eddie.
How you doing, sir? Go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Yeah. I'm calling from my second residence.
All right. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, Eddie, the country going now. Maybe I want you to go on Julia's show to the Julia level. Let him pass some of because Julia was speaking as an appearance. You were just trying to see the truth, trying to emphasize them. Julia level. Let him today, the way the country going is going very bad now. Very, very bad. Call on the main show, the men were just trying to get on analysis about what's going on. Call the men show, the men are young men, the men gotta be careful. So they started against the government, so they will not take it out about graphing of
So you mean Samuel Koga was threatening Julius J?
Samuel Koga on the main show. Go on
Oh, blessing. I was in Koda. I will have called on our very show and put it right back in his. Okay, go on. Yeah.
Go on the page. Maybe one thing I want to know, maybe. Hello?
Go on, Chief, quickly, please.
Yeah, one thing I want to know, because in the past, the people say you were better during Genesis. So I don't know, then they want to raise the money to buy a better. Maybe. I can't understand. Yeah, I can be thinking, I say, what, but it's going
on. They bring it in. Come here.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate it. Let me get to the female. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly, man.
Okay, this is your Auntie Esther. I only call. I can't wait to see that Tuesday. I will be part of it, and
thank
you for it.
Okay. I know.
I put myself there and I put my left there.
I know.
Enough is enough. That's what I wanted. I will be part of it.
Oh, yes.
My foot, my head, my waist, every part only will be inside.
I know. Thank you, man, for your contribution and support and commitment towards upholding the laws of your country. Yeah, let me get on to this one. El, how are you doing?
Hey, Terry, I'm calling from Badnamville.
Yeah, Terry, let's hear from you.
Yeah, thank you for the show. You know, they protest here small, we long be yearning for it to come. But we don't want to go down there, then more people can say they will just go back home for peace sake. We are now on for peace sake. If it costs for us to stay over there for even 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we'll stay there until our demand can be met. We don't want to come there. At the end of the day, somebody they can tell us, oh, they will leave it for peace sake, because the United Party people using it for peace sake, they act like they say like glass. Only for one person can protect it. No, this thing is not going to happen this time around, because and the big plan that 2029 we will say for peace sake. So we are not going to leave nothing for peace sake.
But then one moment, our CDC Sunday, they say thank God, so that our peace sake thing, they better get it wrong.
Yes,
yeah, from La Grand Bassa going, man. Yeah,
Ebi, you know, one thing I want to for some of us who stayed on at a bike to observe other things, we don't want the people to think that they feel thinking about this saga that's going at the capital to do something like a party something that this is something that will affect even our children, because the issue about the rule of law is what those guys are trying to think of. And if the executive can sit there and this thing happen, other people support them, I don't think they will work for the citizens. And I also want to support my chief on our candidate for the movement on Tuesday. It's all hard to come. The chiefs are coming there. We are going to be part of that of March on Tuesday, so that we can call on our lawmakers to make sure that they do our work and not to cause chaos for the country. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Eman. Let me get on to this call quickly. And how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
Even God's will.
Yeah.
Even to our many listeners in Liberia and across the world.
Okay.
Let me use the time to say thank you for the fascinating information that you bring into the disco every day in the light. My name is Mobilizing PC Dix. I do join you from Speedway Community Canyon. And I want to say thanks to the former superintendent for Grand Baza County, Gandhi, for his deliberations when it comes to the protest and chairmen for the cry for justice. I want to say clearly today that chairman, we are fully in support of whatsoever thing that you are about to do. I wasn't busy days as the chairman for the progressive men of women of slavery. I will organize my brothers and sisters and pick my members to come out in our numbers. And my question to you is that which one of the colors or the dress code for that day, that fateful Tuesday, will march to the Capitol building. So I want you to please announce to the Liberian people which dress code that will march to the Capitol building. Cry for justice to the people, to the legislators of Liberia. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on your platform.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother, for your contribution. Let me get on. Our mom also, they are here calling in tonight, and we certainly getting there. And no matter what the circumstance, I keep playing your cash giveaway. And star 799 star 100 hash. I'm about to do the final draws. Then we start picking your calls and calling you up our winners. And how are you doing?
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, this is Will Smith, and I join you from ERW Junction.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say to the police, as they will be going on that crime scene, because the same thought are going where I want for them to go with that same thought. When you leaving your home, you that police there, pack your family aside and tell them, say, I may come back or I may not come back. Because if anything happens that day, not only citizens will be involved, police men level will be involved, because there's no sense without way in this country. There's stupidness for Joseph Baga without way in this country. Thank you.
yeah, calm down. Yeah, hey, see the post I'm on TikTok with the pay nowadays. That's so be a bit TikTok this. All right, so let us get on to this one. Yeah, you can sense the anger in the people tune already. And hello, how you doing? You have just a minute. Yeah, quickly, a minute. I always told you, you got to be observant of that. You know me. Hello. Hello.
I get you.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's listen to you, please. Your name, please.
This is Pascal Davis.
Pascal, let's hear from you, boss man.
Yeah, thank you, Chief. So, look, I think we have reached a point now where we have to
Pascal, I know what's wrong with your line tonight. Yeah, very terrible. You got to call back if you can, please. Yeah, let me get on to this one. Dispensation. Hello, how you doing? People to get dispensation. Hello, let's hear from you quickly.
Hello, dear life.
How you doing, boss? Go on quickly. No time. Your name?
Yes. Let me get my input. I appreciate our former superintendent of Kwembaza County. And I stand with him, and he will receive our support.
Okay.
And also, the security the president minister saying taking from Fonati, we want to give security to our speakers. Fonati remain the speakers. And trust me, we'll get on the street. And when anyone try the thing that happened to him, the case of Juboro massacre, definitely.
No, let us always hope for the best, as peaceful as we can. We can be issuing threats and so forth. Yeah, but let's go with utmost peace, and we hope to be peaceful. And how are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yes, I'm very grateful, AB. So this is our time, and we are going to be there in full.
Okay.
But there is something important I want to let you know.
Okay.
But that will be off air.
Okay.
Please, this is my number.
All right.
I want you to please call me.
All right. So, yeah. Hello. Hello. You say that? Wow. Okay, I will try to get it if you can. Hello, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Let's hear from you quickly, please. Your name?
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for having me on the platform. I'm CRC Mana M. Tukba Junior of the Interledger Club, district number 14.
Hey, email, go on. Let's listen to you.
Eddie, let me appreciate the former superintendent of Kwembaza County for sparking Liberian up this evening. But to admit, we will join the struggle. I think it is about time that we call upon Joseph Baga that this country is not his parents' home. You know, it doesn't belong to him alone. It belongs to Liberian. So if you want to rule or lead a country under a democratic system, we all live under him peacefully. But if you want to make this country ungovernable, then I think we need to help Mr. Black in calling all other platforms, even making ourselves available in a physical protest peacefully, because it's our inherent right. During that time, they even cook in the street, attempted to cook even an executive mansion. But we won't be cooking even an executive mansion. We avail ourselves with our placards in our hands, telling Mr. Bwaka to respect the rule of law. He was elected as someone with experience. As a matter of fact, where Manaseli is currently sitting, he's feeling ashamed to have even made him a vice president honor, because he respected this president who has served honor Manaseli, who is considered to be a donor, who is considered to be the political donor of our country. He should have learned something better and lead this country honor a better. The way Manaseli managed to have managed with Josh Weir, former president where she managed the former president where he control every other protest that the general attacks greater ever tried to bring up. But this president is just where we just order one protest, there'll be a complete destabilization of this country, and we pray that it shouldn't go that route. However, we will avail ourselves. Let's remind this president, if Liberians don't come out to speak up now, then Mr. Baka in the next year to come, he will start in the chief doctor, her job will be arrested. Unobtaining official job will be arrested.
Right, you will start, then we have nowhere, And it's possible that they will start threatening judges. Yeah, you're right about that one, John. And they will start threatening judges until you say you try, we'll move you from there. Then when you go to the court now, one minister will just sit and say, you know, our government there, you try, you ruin my favor. They will start doing those things because that's what they start doing. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, man, Chief, how you doing?
Okay, you clear now, Pascal. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, Chief. I mean, it was very good to me. So, Evie, thank you. This one is not about CDC.
Mm-hmm.
It is not about just removing people from payroll. It's not just about temporary with turning position. I mean, this one is about the country now, tomorrow, and the future. Some people, we need not to be called. This is the real cause to die for. You know, look, Eddie, I always tell people sometimes when you die and you die a peaceful death, it's better. Mr. Walker, you got to feel the thing. You put the shout in the gun. We will rise up. Look, this thing about where old man who have lived his life will want to come and suppress people and damage the features of the country, and you think we're supposed to sit there and allow one old man who can even, I don't even know when the president is speaking. Do you sometimes get what he says? This old man who is more than 80 years will come to destroy the country, and you think we're supposed to sit there and allow it to happen to our people? We have to rise up. Look, Gandhi, you don't have to do this. I told somebody about one that brought up because it is the country now that we're going to defend. It is the law that we're going to protect. I'm not going to wear CDC jacket. I'm going to wear the shirt bearing the national color. It is that we're going to protect. On Tuesday, whatever did, we will rise up. And every you got to bring the microphone because this thing is scary. If judges cannot be respected, if the court is not respected under this government, imagine the court and this man. I don't even know. Sometimes he's a bad man. How true is that?
Pascal, thank you. Let me get to David King quickly. Pascal, thank you. David, just a minute, then I get to my winners. How are you doing? Yeah, how are you doing?
How are you, Evie?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, this is David King. I do join you, my brother. You see, Evie, I think this is the way to go now with this government. Can in fact, Mr. Baka want to listen to this song that he continues to play, we'll help him with a choir. And that choir will be all Liberians. We come out in our minds on Tuesday and send out this message, not just to Baka, our international partner, to tell them that Baka has failed to lead this country. He has plunged our country into lawlessness, and we are against lawlessness, and this is the reason why we are calling on them for Baka to step down for the presidency before we see to where we came from. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. My mom named they've been calling. But again, and we tried to do a couple of draws, and so that we can let me get it over and before they can say, Abi, why? Hello, how you doing?
Abi, how you doing, my son?
I know,
yeah, that man is on the my son.
I know.
In the market. And I get in the people to hear the woman also. But we tell them to come. They will be sitting for the woman. I said, Corey, I said, we're coming right behind us. And they won't protect it. We tell them what the coach is, and one play for our coach was talking about it. You want to be protected, you want to pay your car out, you come outside for you. So you see your woman for yourself when you get it. Come outside. I don't come for you to outside too. Don't want me there as a woman. What's this woman? They won't come for us to tell this.
CC, I appreciate, and you can sense it in the tones. Yeah, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm calling for La Party.
Hawa, let's listen to you quickly, please.
Yeah, maybe I don't get advice for the police. We're taking the police. When they get them done that in a similar manner, they shouldn't catch nobody over there because we devour a crowd. So when you want to murder women, you be one person, we will feel and they flat a woman. You come here, woman, they shouldn't be doing the food.
Let us go with peaceful minds, instead of threats and things, man. Let peaceful and so forth. There. Yeah, you can express all you can. Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, this is Getty Williams. I'm calling for Johnsonville.
All right, Getty. Let's listen to
I listened to the former people channel and spoke message they my interest. On Tuesday, we coming out. The police think that they are in number, but the number that will come out will be more than the Liberian National Police, the total number they have in the country. We are not wearing any brigadier of our party as physicians. We're coming out as Liberians. We have different colors of clothes. You get a purple t-shirt, your white t-shirt, your black t-shirt, you can wear it, and we come out to tell Dr. Joseph Bakada enough is enough. Thank you so much.
Thanks, mommy. The next mom. Hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, Eddie?
Yeah, man.
This is Mom Mary from Concord area.
All right.
If when you can't get to tell the police, let them behave themselves.
No,
because we don't have they can see it. If you have for them, we work for our money business. Our money people as old as our end. The people were trained the tear gas like to say. Now we're more bonded. Our only standing on looking at them around the club around myself.
Okay.
Let them behave themselves. They themselves to the happy country. They are self-feeding the peace, baby. So they shouldn't mind the people and spoil themselves. I'm begging them. Let them leave the people alone Tuesday. Someone, we can get up, but we get it first. Then we're having fun when we be there.
I want to say thanks so much. Hey, this country, the woman up. Hello, how you doing?
William.
Uh-huh.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm fine.
Yeah. The powerful message, the child that said their market sleep, they are set to sleep. The police, there will be police forces rooming on our day. We are preparing for Tuesday. So we prepare for the police. And every day last time I had a dream. And I said I'm going to tell you that dream. For police to get to you, no way. It's all about Thomas Father. But I dream, the person said to me, go to King's FM and deliver the dream to AB. Let AB tell Thomas Father to go back to where he comes from. If he do so, I will put him back to where we came from. Because he was in the captive. He was in the captive. And he is trying to wake up on that captive. And then no way for them are going to. And we were having a funeral. On the funeral time. So he was in the captive and then he decided to wake up and no way. But then later he got getting out of the captive. But then what people were taking for him and said, no, you shouldn't run away. After, on the seventh day that the late Senator Yerugo died, that money I had again, I was between like sleep a week.
Wow. So
I decided to call one or two persons from my community and tell them, then my lesson said, no, maybe it may be another person. It may not be me from my father. But then when the people agree, I want to return. And then when not less than 2-3 minutes when Abu reported that the name was seriously sick. Less than 5 minutes within after the last get it, he was already there. But then the friend kept coming to me that I have to go to this FM and tell AB to tell someone father to go back to where he came from. And after I think you are out of the country.
Oh, okay, yeah. But, I remember that. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
So the dream is the teaching itself.
Yeah.
So maybe am I expect the dream to you or to honor and be unfaithful?
Okay.
Don't be now happy then they say, oh, no, they want to say,
what I'm saying, he listening. So he will go tell him. Thank you. And why you doing?
Yeah, crossing you.
Yeah.
This is Cynthia Esther again.
Yeah.
I play call to tell all my able women then, and my able men, boys, girls. Women will be all going. Pick up match it, put it in a plastic bag to get in your bed. Because you will now know, we can't tell that all are called to tell every women that listening to the radio station and preparing themselves for Tuesday.
All right, man. We can only hold you guys at that, and we get our stuff then the other do. But again, like we are saying, before we can climax on this portion of the course, and several of you are calling, even those in diaspora, the team on ground, whichever support you can give, they have the leadership. You can pass through them, and some of us will be able to reach the leaders. If you can pass through us, it's reachable, and we can either link you with the leadership. It's very important. And this thing is about the rule of law. It's about us saying, look, we can wait. The only thing that can make people to bear patient, if they think that they will have the opportunity to be heard, then they will bear patient. Even in your home, when your children know that indeed, if the man can, they will not do anything, they will not wait to lay complaint. They will slap and then leave it. But if they think that when they carry their complaint somewhere, they will be done justice, then they will bear patient with the slap that you gave them. We have reached out of stage now where we think we cannot sit back and say we'll bear patience. You want to bear patience where you think there is hope, where there is prospect. Where there is no prospect, no hope, there's no patience. So that is where we are now, and we are very much excited that we are here tonight, and I will try our best to do everything we can to share with you. Barbara Wilson, I know you're requesting. And but the woman dream that she tried about say, and a friend and listening to him will go tell you say that one there she ain't got to tell, and she not told the dream right here. When you go back now, like so that one I mean coming to can't talk about. We talk about going down their business and to go do what it is, and we support you on it 100%. That's what it is. You can see what it is. God, this country is an interesting country. We can make some money for our people, yeah. So, but the Janje Bakwe will get Janje Bakwe up again on Monday night on the show, by the grace of God. So he will make his final rounds. He and his team, they will make the final rounds on Monday night, where they will be able to tell you what to wear, where to meet, and whatever it is. Even on tomorrow again, we'll get an update. He will come again so that we can have it done. But at least you are aware that start preparing yourself for Tuesday. It's non-partisan approach. No, all Liberian affairs, and whatever it is that you think represents the color of Liberia, I think it's most appropriate as well. But they will tell you what to wear and how to wear, what to wear. If they tell you, say, wear black because the law is dead, then you can say that and as well. So we can. So let me see. Let me just pick these few ones that are right here with us tonight on this die. So here we are. So I will be able to give out just 10,000. Yeah, right. So that's what we're doing here right here tonight. And 4, 5. All right. So we are wrapping up. Remember, we are certainly wrapping up, and so other people won, and we ought to be caught. Right. So we are calling them, and that is why it is. So we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. Sorry, I have to make the phone banging on the phone. I have said what I can say, and what I was able to say, I have said it, and that is it. So, that is it. Elo, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Fine, boss man. I'm rushing now, so I just call you up. Yeah, you play the jackpot, right?
Yeah, Japan.
Yeah, the rest of the other people will call you. Oh, now you want 10,000. What is your name?
Wisa.
Wisa?
Matthew Wisa.
Matthew Wisa.
Yeah.
Like your first time winning or you won before?
Oh, I won, but I got loser, man.
Oh, you're a loser, man.
Yeah.
Man, you all I want to say is that I won, but I was a loser, man.
Yeah.
What is your name again? Your full name?
Matthew Wisa.
Okay, Matthew Wisa. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I'm rushing out. Yeah, sorry. So you say I won. I was a loser, man. I like that, Matthew. Yeah, I like that. You are fantastic. I like that. You say I won. Wow, you're a loser, man. And so I think we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. This is our country, people. What we are doing is what Unity Party did, and to say they were fighting for their country. So I don't know why they will be getting vexed now when the very people are doing what they did in the interest of their country. What we have always said is, I need no political face to any protest. I don't like that. I don't support that. I want it to be non-political. Citizens have their right to stand up. They don't have to wait for party before it works. No. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Mama? What is your name? Hello. 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 Are you getting me? Hello. Wow. She goes off again. Why is that? Hey, gosh. She said, hi. All right, so let me see. I get her. Yeah. So no, I don't know what's the issue. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, ma. Abraham, we are here calling you from Kings FM.
Yeah.
What's your name, Mama?
Sonny Mawe.
Sonny Mawe. You play any game here? The three wise men jackpot. You play a game?
Yeah.
How many times you played?
Maybe I played 3 times. Lemon, I played 2 times.
Yeah. Okay. So no problem. You ever win before?
No, say leggings. I not play. No way.
Sonny Mawe.
Yeah.
All right. Tonight now, Sonny Mawe, you now win 10,000. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you.
I know, right? There you see.
Thank you.
All right, Sonny Mawe, congratulations. Finally. Yeah, Sonny Mawe, you got it. So I will call. Yeah, time has caught up with me. The rest announcers coming up. The rest of the people will call you off. While I'm off, they will continue to call you because I'm going now. Yeah. And so that we can certainly get there. I think Newton Topper, yeah, he will be here with you very, very shortly. And so it's only my way. Play. I want to go. So let me get on to this, and so that's why it is, right? So it depends, and that's why it is. We are certainly grateful to the Almighty God that we are getting there, and that is it, right here on this very day. We are grateful, and this is our country, and this country is for all of us. We can only pray for the best for this country. And fearlessly, we have to do what we do. How you doing, boss man?
Fine, thank God. And you?
I'm fine, oh, thank God for life.
Yeah.
What is your name?
I'm Henry Banks.
Henry Banks.
Yes.
Yeah, way bad people. The Banks. You play the jackpot?
Yes, sir.
How many times you play, Mr. Banks?
I play 5 times.
Tonight?
Yes, sir.
200 times 5, 1,000. Oh, 1,000. You not playing and win before?
Yeah, when you're at freedom. 125.
You 125. Now the only time you can record.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. So tonight again, you can add 10,000 to it now. Congratulations.
Thank God.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Banks, it's on hit your account. All right, thank you. All right. So, folks, that's all the time I have. Newton Tokpa will continue with you here. Yeah, he's very there, pretty seated already. I've eaten up some of his time. So keep playing. And of course, it's Newton Tokpa who's going to take you through now, right here on his very day. Thanks so much for being there. It's all for the sake of our country. Nobody is against Unity Party. Nobody is against Joseph Boakai. Nobody is against any member of the majority bloc or whatever it is. We are against the breaking of the laws of the land. That's all we are against. So if you can revert to that, you will get the love of the people. you'll get the support of the people. Thanks so much for being there, and do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.